Hello students, good morning. Today we are going to see the chapter that is understanding our criminal justice system, right? Understanding our criminal justice system. And in the previous class itself, we had a short intro about it and also the case of what? Case of Mr. and Mrs. Shinde, right? That's what we were seeing in the previous class. Okay. So today, what are the things we are going to learn? Four main things we are going to learn today, ma. First thing is role of police in investigating a crime. And the next one is role of public prosecutor. And role of judge. And finally, what is the fair trial? Okay, ma. So, first thing is role of police in investigating a crime. Okay, I already said you. So, whenever a crime happened or anything went against law, automatically if it is against a citizen or against something, automatically people will be complaining in police station, right? Immediately after giving a complaint, what in the police station they will be doing? They will be filing an FIR, right? The same thing happened in that FIR was filed against Shanti in the case of Mr. and Mrs. Shinde, right? So the first thing is they will be filing FIR, first information report. What is this first information report is? First information report means they will be asking about the crime, where, in which place this crime happened, at what time it was happened, and against whom it was done, and whether the accused do you know whether they know the accused, and is there any identification marks for that accused, and in what vehicle he came, or what are all those things related to that case will be collected as first information report by the policeman. Okay, ma? And then only they will be doing the investigation. Okay, so what is the role of policeman after filing in FIR, and what are the rules for him to follow? That's what we are going to say. First thing is, after filing an FIR, he should police arrest detention and interrogate the accused. So, okay, ma. Immediately after filing the FIR, the policeman will be arresting the accused. Accused means whom? The particular person on which the complaint was filed, and that particular person who is considered as the criminal, right? And that person was accused as a crime criminal, or the person who done the crime, okay? And that particular person will be arrested. And detention means automatically they will be keeping in the bars, and they will be asking few things, and also interrogating with them. Interrogating means they will be investigating about the case. So that was the thing at first policeman should do. And he is arresting, detention, and also interrogating is the three things done by police. And how it should be done, that's what we are going to see as rules. First thing is, number one is the right to inform whom. For example, if a policeman is going to arrest a person, means he have to inform for what offense what offense that particular person is getting arrested. Right to okay, right to inform why the accused. These are all the rights we have. What? We have in case if we are getting arrested. First thing is, in case if the policeman is coming to arrest us means, we can ask them for what reason I am getting arrested now. So we are having the right to know the information why we are getting arrested, and that's the thing is said here also. And the next thing is what? Arrested, accused should be presented before magistrate within 24 hours. For example, if now we are getting arrested means before from the next 24 hours, the particular person should be what? Produced in court in front of the magistrate. Okay, ma? And the third thing is, the main thing, accused should not be ill-treated while investigation. Okay, ma? Oh, in case if the policeman is asking, okay, did you did that mistake or something else, the accused should not be ill-treated by the police. Okay, and the next thing is confessions should not be taken as evidences. Look, ma, confession should not be taken as evidences means, in case if you didn't do any mistake, ma, but mistakenly what? You were arrested by the policeman for some crime. If you didn't do the mistake means you should be strong. You should not get afraid of that. Some people they might get afraid of them and they will be saying, sir, I didn't do any mistakes, sir, sorry sir, I won't do this again. They didn't do that mistake, but anyway, they will be saying, I won't do this mistake again, sir. Immediately what the policeman, in case, if he is saying like this means automatically what happens? Policeman will think that this person is the accused. He said, I won't do this again. So, in that way, they will take it as the evidence of the whom? Accused. So that should not be done by the police. That's what the thing is said. And the final thing is, under 15 years of age, a boy or a girl should not call to police station for what? Questioning. Okay, ma? Police station for questioning. You are all studying 9th standard. You are below 15 years. If anyone is saying that you did a crime in police station means, if the policeman comes means, they cannot able to take you to the police station as you are under 15 years of age. Only for questioning. If you are proved that you are the criminal, you killed some person means automatically that for that taking is not the matter. But without the evidence, you can't be taken to police station for questioning. If you are under 15 years of age. Okay. So these are the main things policemen should follow. Okay, ma. And by this, one more thing, the Supreme Court uses one more thing to what? Convey the rules of policeman, and that is called to be said to be D.K. Basu's guidelines. What is it, ma? D.K. Basu guidelines. In this D.K. Basu guidelines, what it is said means only 4 things was said. If a policeman wants to arrest a person means that policeman should be in, number 1 is the policeman should be in full uniform. Full uniform, cap, badge, name tag, everything should be there. And if he is in full uniform only, he can able to arrest a accused. Okay, ma? He should be in full uniform. And the next thing is, what means he should what? He should give he should be in full uniform, and after that he is going and meeting a person, and meeting the accused means before arresting him he should show what? In most of the films you might have seen, what? They will be asking for an arrest warrant or memo. So, produce memo for arrest. Okay, ma? Produce memo for arrest. And that is the second thing. And the next thing is what? In case if you are going in road, and that time if a police is coming and arresting you means your parents or your relatives don't know that you are arrested, right, ma? So in case if you are getting arrested means you have the right to inform your parents or relatives. In case if a policeman is arresting you means you can get a mobile phone or you can get the phone from anyone there, even the policeman, and you can, or else you can ask the policeman to inform your parents. Okay? Accused can inform parents or relatives. Okay, ma? Parents or relatives. And even maybe something like this can happen. If you are getting arrested and you are informing your relative that you are getting you got arrested, and you ask him to come and recover him means, and at that time if your relative was not in the particular city and he is out of the station means, out of station, and he will be what? He is not here to reach means automatically what the police should do within 24 hours. Right? Within not even 24 hours, but mainly 8 to 12 hours, they have to inform. They have to inform what? Time, place, and reason for arrest. So, even if your relative, if you are making a call through police, and if your relative comes immediately means they will be coming to know why you were arrested, when you were arrested, for what where you were arrested. But in case if no one is coming means they don't know the reason. So within 8 to 12 hours, not even 24 hours, 8 to 12 hours, the policeman have to inform through phone or whatever it may be to the relatives or parents at what time you were arrested, for what reason you were arrested, and in which place you were arrested. All the 3 things, and now you are in which station, that also what the policeman have to inform. This is the main thing, DK Basu's guidelines. Okay ma, and this is how the policeman's role to be followed, and all these rights comes under one main thing, one main article. What is it? I already said you, the main article what we are learning from the previous lesson itself is article 21 that we are learning, and this is article 22. Okay, article 22. Article 22 gives the fundamental right of citizen to the accused. Fundamental rights to the person arrested. That is the article 22. Okay ma, that's what the thing, followed by policeman. And the next thing is what? Role of public prosecutor. Public prosecutor, and public prosecutor is always called as what? PP, right? Public prosecutor. And I said, who is the public prosecutor? Public prosecutor is a government lawyer, and he will be the representative of the state in investigating the case in the court. Okay ma'am. And what is the role of this public prosecutor? His role begins immediately after the police investigation and what? Investigation and preparation of charge sheet. Okay ma? Charge sheet. So the role of a public prosecutor begins after the police investigation. That is, police investigation automatically gives them the FIR, right? First information report, and also the preparation of charge sheet. Charge sheet means what? I already said to you. After proper investigation, the police will come to know that this person is the accused, and that was the assumption of police, and that is said to be called as the charge sheet. Okay ma? And also what? This public prosecutor should what? Should prosecute his, should have his prosecution on behalf of the state and not for any particular person. Okay ma? This public prosecutor always what? Prosecutes on behalf of state. And the final thing is, they should be impartial and present full evidences, and also what? Whatever related to the, whatever documents related to that particular case now, they should what? Submit it impartially and what? In front of the law. Okay ma? They should submit material, facts and evidences impartially before law. Okay ma'am? Okay. So this is how this is what the role of public prosecutor. The role of public prosecutor begins after the police investigation and preparation of charge sheet, and he should prosecute on behalf of the state, and the final thing is he should produce full material, facts and evidences impartially before law. Okay ma'am? And the next thing is role of judge. Okay, role of judge. And what do you think about the judge, ma? A judge is a person who can give punishment, who can decide whether a person is an accused or an innocent guy, and also what? A judge is the higher authority of the court, right, ma? So here we can say like a judge is like an umpire of the match. An umpire of the match decide who is the winner, who is the loser, and whether they are playing correctly or not. If they are not playing correctly, he will be what? Disqualifying them. Na? In the same way, in the court, there will be defense lawyer, accused, and also the public prosecutor, and the police also. Police will be giving the FIR report and also what? The charge sheet. And in the same way, the defense lawyer will be asking question to the what? Evidence people, like cross investigation, and in the same way public prosecutor also what? Questions the accused, and finally the judge will be deciding who is whether he is an accused or not, right? So the same thing, the role of judge is like an umpire, and what are the things? He should be. Role of judge means, I said who is a judge, and role of judge means he should be impartial, right? Impartial in trial. What is trial, ma? Trial means investigation and he's in his judgment, okay, ma? And the next important thing is he should what? He should decide whether a person is accused or innocent by what, ma? He should be impartial in trial. He should decide whether he is an what? Accused, or whether he is a criminal or innocent by the evidences, material facts, and also the investigations happening in the court, and finally through that he have to give the judgment through the law. Okay, ma? Through the law. Through evidences and law. Okay, ma? Evidences and law. And what are the things he can do? He can send a person to a jail, or can impose what I already said to you. Impose fine, or he can give the both thing. Okay, so in the case of role of judge, he is like an umpire. He is impartial in trial. He should decide whether a person is a criminal or innocent by the evidences, investigation, and also by law. Okay, and he has the right to send a person to what? He can judge a person, give the judgment, and he can send a person to jail, or can impose fine, or he can give the both the things. Okay, ma? So, and the next thing is role of what is a fair trial? What is a fair trial? Okay, ma? What is meant by fair trial, ma? Fair trials means nothing but a correct or a honest judgment, ma. The investigation happens inside the court, open court, and also the correct proper judgment given is said to be called as fair trial. So okay, we can see in this one what in the case of Mr. and Mrs. Shinde, in that Shanti was arrested, right? Without taking Shanti to court for investigation, the judge can finalize, okay, Shanti was, Mr. Shinde and Mrs. Shinde complained to Shanti that she is the person who stealed her gold chain. Okay, they said now, so anyway, whatever they said is correct or true only. They are good people, they won't say lie. So, I will send Shanti to jail for 6 years or 7 years, whatever it is. If he had given like that, means it is a fair trial. No. And after that, if Sushil was not inquired about, Sushil and Shanti were not investigated in the court, means they might not have get the correct judgment. If they were not investigated, means that is also not a fair trial. And Shanti said that she is not having money to hire a lawyer, right? So, in case if the court had not given the Shanti a lawyer, means automatically what happens? There is no person to defend Shanti. So automatically it is not a fair trial. But the court given whom? Roy, a lawyer named Roy, to defend Shanti. Okay. And finally, in case if that Roy if she haven't investigated the Inspector Shankar, means she might not know that the people who stole that gold chain was captured, was arrested. If she didn't ask that inspector, means she might not know that those people were arrested. So if she have not investigated, means that is also not a fair trial. So everything happened properly means, and also everything happened properly, entire investigation is clear, and also all the evidences properly collected means only the judge can give the correct judgment, and that is said to be called as a fair trial. Okay, ma? So, what are the things a fair trial should have? What? Basis of a fair trial should be based on evidence. According to law, everything is evidence. Without evidence, nothing can be done. So, based on evidence, the judgment should be fair. And that is said to be a fair trial. Okay, ma. These are the things we are learning in this lesson. Anyhow, the lesson got completed. Okay, I think I have given you enough explanations for the role of police in investigating crime, role of public prosecutor, role of judge, and what is the fair trial, right? So anyhow, the lesson got over, and I just want you to what? You have to prepare 20 one-word questions from this lesson, and not only I don't want to take it from the case of Mr. and Mrs. Shinde, but I just want you to take it from the important topics. And also, I just want you to collect, or you can collect cases related to the role of police, the cases in which the role of police was not proper correctly, the role of public prosecutor, in which case it was not followed properly, and role of judge is misused somewhere, means that cases. And also, what is a fair trial? Whether all the cases in our High Court, Supreme Court and our district courts or being a fair trial, or whether it is not even correct or not. So those things you just what? Type in internet and you just know the information. Only if you are knowing the information more and more about the courts and also about the role of police, public prosecutor, judge and defense lawyer means also only, you can able to get a good idea about it. Okay ma? So anyway, find it, and I just want you to read the whole lesson, not once but twice or thrice, to make you more knowledgeable about the lesson. Okay, thank you.